Failure and mental health, overcoming shame and finding support. Discover how to deal with the impact of failure on mental health, overcome shame, and find the necessary support to rise again. Have you ever stumbled, fallen, and hit the pavement of life face first? Failure, that bitter taste of defeat, is part of the human journey. Whether in the professional, romantic, or personal sphere, it can leave deep scars, affecting not only our self-esteem but also our mental health. In this article, we will explore the relationship between failure and mental health, showing you how to overcome shame and find the support needed to rise again. Failure, an unwelcome visitor, yet an indispensable teacher. Imagine the following scenario. You study diligently for an important exam, but on the day of evaluation, your mind goes blank, and the grade received is disappointing. Discouragement, frustration, and that feeling of having failed take over you. It's normal. Failure, as unwanted as it may be, is a frequent visitor in all of our lives. The question is, how will we deal with it? Denying reality, or labeling oneself as a failure, only prolongs suffering. In fact, failure can be a strict yet valuable teacher. It teaches us about our strengths and weaknesses, points us towards alternative paths, and prepares us for future challenges. The key is to see it as an experience of learning and growth. Failure and mental health, a dangerous link. Failure, when not properly processed, can trigger a series of mental disorders. Let's explore some of the main impacts. Anxiety. The fear of failing again can create a constant state of anxiety, making decision-making and task execution difficult. Depression. Persistent feelings of sadness, emptiness, and hopelessness can arise after a failure, potentially evolving into a depressive state. Low self-esteem. Failure can shake our self-confidence and make us question our abilities. Social isolation. Out of shame or fear of judgment, the person experiencing failure may socially isolate themselves, exacerbating the emotional state. Breaking the silence, the importance of addressing failure. We live in a society that worships success at all costs. Failure is seen as synonymous with incompetence. This social stigma causes many people to suffer in silence without seeking help. But breaking the silence is essential to overcome failure. Talk to friends, family, or therapists. Sharing your experience and feelings will bring you relief and a new perspective. You will realize that you are not alone and will find support to move forward. Strategies to overcome shame and transform failure. Instead of allowing yourself to be consumed by shame, adopt strategies to turn it into an opportunity for growth. Here's how. Accept failure as part of the process. Understand that failure is inherent in the journey of learning and growth. No one achieves success without stumbling along the way. Analyze the causes of failure. Reflect on what led to the negative outcome. What mistakes were made? What could have been done differently? Develop a growth mindset. Believe that you can develop your skills and overcome challenges. People with a growth mindset see failure as a learning opportunity. Celebrate small victories. Recognizing and celebrating your progress, no matter how small, is essential to maintain motivation. Seek inspiration from stories of resilience. Learn about the journeys of successful people who faced and overcame failure. Their stories can inspire you and give you strength to move forward. Strengthening resilience, cultivating optimism and persistence. Resilience is the ability to adapt and recover in the face of adversity. Resilient individuals handle failure better and rise stronger after each setback. To develop resilience, Cultivate optimism and persistence. Optimism. See the positive side of situations, even in the face of failure. Believe that you have the capacity to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. Persistence. Do not give up at the first obstacle. Get up, dust yourself off, and move forward. Success is rarely achieved overnight. Support networks, where to find strength and solidarity. You don't have to face failure alone. Seek support from loved ones who understand you and offer emotional support. Here are some support networks that can help you. Friends and family. Share what you are feeling with close people who offer comfort and a sympathetic ear. Support groups. Look for groups of people who have experienced similar situations and share their experiences. Therapy. Psychological support is essential for dealing with failure in a healthy way and developing coping strategies. Failure is not the end, but rather a comma in your journey. By overcoming shame, seeking support, and adopting assertive strategies, you turn failure into a springboard for success. Remember, the most successful people in the world collect failures in their baggage. The difference lies in how they deal with them. So lift your head up, learn from your mistakes, and move forward in pursuit of your goals. Frequently asked questions. Question 1. How to determine if my emotional state is being affected by failure? Symptoms such as persistent anxiety, deep sadness, loss of interest in pleasurable activities, and social isolation may indicate that your emotional state is being affected by failure. In such cases, seeking professional help is important. Question 2. Is talking about failure a sign of weakness? On the contrary. Sharing your experience is a sign of courage and strength. By discussing failure, you break the stigma and pave the way for support and overcoming. Question 3. Is it possible to turn failure into an opportunity? Yes. By analyzing the causes of failure and adopting learning strategies, you turn a negative experience into a chance for growth and evolution. Question 4. How to find a support group to deal with failure? Look for online support groups or NGOs specialized in mental health. You can also talk to a therapist to receive guidance on support groups specific to your situation. Question 5. What should I do if I feel like I can't overcome failure on my own? Do not hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist can assist you in processing failure in a healthy way, developing coping strategies, and strengthening your resilience. We have reached the end of the audio, Failure and Mental Health, Overcoming Shame and Finding Support. Did you like this content? Share with someone who needs support right now.